Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Unity in the Community Northeast PA radio show here at Gynesis Radio. Today is August 2nd, 2023. It's our Wednesday radio show. Today we're here to talk to you about the upcoming event at Dansbury Park on Saturday, August 26th. It's a full day of fun and unity in Dansbury Park, 15 Day Street, Stroudsburg, PA 18302. All right, so if this is your first time joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. So the 2023 Planning Committee consists of myself, Coco, and you have seen a previous guest, Keith from Focus on You, Jose from Advanced Maneuvers. So just to let you know who the 2023 panel members, planning committee is, it's Terry, Rudd, China Kalima, Lenore, Joanna, Jose, Tony, and then we have a host of people behind the scenes. So today we have two more planning members. So I'll turn it over to you to introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. This is Kalima. You already know me, aka Miss Lady K. I'm so excited to be here today.
Great evening, great evening. It's your girl Trish, also known as I Am Radiant. She is a Jew. Thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, all right, all right. Welcome. So behind the scenes, meaning the computer, the music, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh no.
Thursday, no.
All right. So welcome everyone. So let's start off with the first question for the evening. What does unity in the community mean to you? And I'll start off with you, Lady K.
So unity in community means to me when people can put their preferences to the side and come together for the sake of the community, because without the community, you have nothing. So that's what that meaning resides to me.
Great answer. Unity in the community. First is a unit, and we cannot do it by ourselves. So we need to come together as we were raised as a village. I grew up with a village. So I like to keep that village going. As we have the children coming up now, they need to know they're not out here by themselves, that we are here with them. And as the older people, a lot of times them growing up, they have conflicts with others. So now let's put them conflicts to the side. Let's stand, let's unite, let's lock arms, and let's help the community. And we can't do it one by one. We have to do it together, collectively.
Yes.
I
yes,
like how
yes.
you said that, Trish, about the generations, because I think right now that's like really important, because there's always a battle between the generations. You have to have that respect. So the oldest, they have to listen to the new people, because they bring, that new refreshing, reviving vibe. You know what I'm saying? Especially what's going on in the world today. And then, of course, the old generation, they got that wisdom. So you got to have that balance. But I see there's too many challenges. I think we should talk maybe a little bit about that. So how we can bring that in the gap and, for the unity in the community. Like I said, this is you putting your preferences and what you feel to the side, just to try to make things better in our community.
But I think what it is, a lot of times with the older people, they feel, we've been here, we did that.
Right.
I can't learn anything from a young person. But just as technology changes, so does the time.
Absolutely.
So if you can't learn from a younger person, then are you dead?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because we learn from each other.
Exactly.
Let's look at our children, what they're learning in school today.
Absolutely. My mentor always tell me, if you can't learn from someone, and that means you know everything. If you know everything, that means you should have everything. If you don't have everything, that means you don't know everything. Okay? And then you said something to the extent about technology, and I love that point, because real quick, I have a favorite game that I like to play once in a while, right? And I taught my youngest son how to play it. And one day he bring it to me. He was like, "Look, mommy." And he taught me something new. And this is a game that I have been playing for a hot second. That's like, us playing Super Mario Brothers. Okay. And then they learn a new trick. You be like, wait a minute. But I'm a G at that game. And they come in, they will bring a whole nother perspective, and that's what we need, and that's what we
Yes.
have to. And I respect it. I push my ego to the side. I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. Thank you for letting me know.
There you
And I
go.
think that's what a lot of people have to do. They have to press the egos to the side.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's hard.
Bridge that gap together. Understanding the younger generation, y'all have new technology, y'all have new things that the older generation may not have. But guess what? If you put it together collectively, we'll be better. We'll be
Absolutely.
greater together.
Absolutely.
Right. Right.
All right. So,
Well, you know one thing I always say: if you want to go fast,
oh, 30
Oh.
seconds.
you go alone.
Mhm.
You want to go far, you go
Go
with the
together.
group. That's right.
Absolutely.
Go
That's
together.
it.
Right.
That's
what we
it.
do. Yeah.
That's the answer right
Because you
there.
can't get on a mountain by yourself.
Absolutely.
Ain't that the truth? And again, anybody out there listening want to chime in, give us a call at 888-304-4401. And if you'd like to make a donation, no donation is too small or too big. You can cash app us at $UITCNEPA. All right, I'm just being told I said that number too fast. So call in at 888-304-4401. And our cash app is $UITCNEPA. All donations are welcome. All right, so this takes me to the next question. I'm part of the 2023 Planning Committee. My role that I play on this planning committee is the vendor coordinator. So I answer the calls for the vendor hotline, the emails, and if you're interested in being a vendor, please feel free. You can visit linktree/unity. Let me spell it. linktr.ee/UITCPA. And in there's a link to become a vendor. Just click on that, fill out the form, and the information we received, and we can move forward for this. So we're looking for food vendors, all types of vendors. So please be a part of the Dansbury Park Unity in the Community on Saturday, August 26th. Again, full day of fun and unity in Dansbury Park, 15 Day Street, Stroudsburg, PA, 18302. And I never say the time. It's from 11 to 7. 11 to 7, August 26th. So on a Saturday. Bring the children, come and have some fun. And so now it takes me to the next question, which I had started initially. I'm the vendor coordinator. My name is Coco. And that's the role I play, and I fill in the gaps until we can get more people. So now I ask you, Lady K, what role do you play for the 2023 Planning Committee?
That's a great question, Coco. Thank you. So, yeah, I know how y'all come to an event, right? And y'all see everything all pretty and all laid out all together, not realizing all that stuff takes work, right? It's like, how do you get to that space? So it's like you have to think about, I'm gonna pull it back. It's like when you see all the vendors there, you see the food, you see all the events, we actually think about what do we need, for this event, right? You see different activities, right? So we break that down and we're like, well, does it take for us to make that happen? What type of vendors we might need, what type of setup we might need. So we have to think about going and looking at things in perspective, how to lay things out in that particular area. So I come in and I do that because I have the eye for it. So I like to think about, well, how much money do we need for the event? How can we raise it, right? When we go to the park, who needs to be where? Who needs to set up there? And is it convenient for that person to be in a certain location? So that's pretty much what I do. And like, I'm just going to say in a pretty stance.
All right. So thank you. So I mentioned the members, and I also mentioned we have people behind the scenes. So let's turn it over to you, Trish.
Again, it's Trish. I am behind the scenes. Woo! When you think about, as they mentioned, vendors, I'm that person that's, I hate to say this, but connected to many. I believe in networking. So I drop a note here, I'll drop a note there, and I tell them, reach out to Coco. But I'm with that nonprofit side. So the informational booths, the people that need the assistance, you know, I'm known to be in the homeless community. They have a special place in my heart. I'm also, as you can say, with those that lack certain resources. You know, you hear me mention I am radiant. That means I let my light shine. God's light shine through me. It's not about me, but it's about those that I come in contact with. She is a jewel. You are a jewel. You're one of God's most precious jewels. So that's how I am behind the scenes. Coco Cause, we're on that phone. We do what we need to do.
Brainstorming
Exactly.
how to get it done, how to make it better. All right. Well, thank you. So I'm going to fast forward and then I'm going to back up. So as she mentioned, the nonprofit side of the what she does. So we have vendors, and then we have under the pavilion, we have nonprofit organizations or companies, I guess you would say,
Organizations.
that's going to provide an activity. So this year, what we are expecting under that pavilion, again, Saturday, August 26th from 11 to 7. Please join us at 15 Day Street, Stroudsburg, PA 18302, Union in the Community. Under the pavilion, we should be having church clothes, book bag giveaway, which I'm going to turn it over in a few to Trish to speak about that. We're going to have Zumba and potentially motorcycle club members to come out and speak. And then after I'm turn it over to Trish to talk about the book bag giveaway. Then we're going to come back and talk about the vendors that are there, the DJs, the social media. And again, our Cash App is $UITCNEPA. No amount is too small.
I have a quick question for you because you said church clothes, right?
It's not church clothes.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's not church clothes.
I just want to clarify because I'm sure the audience like, what do they mean by church clothes? They ain't got no regular clothes?
Thank you.
What that meant,
Sorry.
what that meant is because
Thank
of the organizations, the ministries that's donating these clothes.
So it's the ministries that's donating these different types of clothing,
Thank
and that's
you.
all ages. If
All
I'm correct,
ages.
right? So that
All
means
ages.
Preschools.
All ages.
All right, all ages. See, I hear that, right? So definitely
Thank
come
you,
out.
Lady K.
No problem. I just had to clarify what the people were thinking.
Yes,
know?
thank you.
Look, I was thinking that too when
Right,
she
right.
said it. I
I
was
said
like,
church
amen.
clothes. Look, this is what happened when you write notes real fast.
That's all right, but that's why you have to have that team.
That's
That's
what
what
unity is, right? Clarification. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna turn it over
Well,
to.
but I'm glad you mentioned church clothes because we ain't gonna have no hooker clothes out here.
Oh, no,
Okay.
No, listen, they have decent clothes because last year when I did attend the event, the clothes was very, I even took a few myself, you know, after everything was over because I make sure that the person who needed the most is there. But after we're packing up and there's some left, absolutely, I treated myself. So I grabbed a shirt or two and then very nice, clean, you know,
Yeah,
like I said, it's clean.
Like people, if you have clothes that are gently used or never used, even if it still have tags on it,
Yes.
please feel free to bring them to the park. And that's again Saturday, August 26th, because it's less than 26 days away. Let's
For
look
real.
at that calendar. We're about to have this epic Unity in the Community second annual event. All right, so I'm gonna turn it over to Trish to talk about the book bag giveaway.
So this is our 5th annual book bag giveaway. I Am Radiant, Born Again Ministries, the J Spot, Jackie Wells. You know, it's a joy when you're able to give it out to others. You know, those that is in need. Because right now, all of us are hurting in one shape, form, fashion. You know, so we have a registration where you can register your child's name, their age, their size, and the school district that they're in, the grade, so we'll know how to pack that book bag. You know, we try to cover everybody. Right now, we at 100 registered.
Right.
That's what I'm talking
100
about.
right now.
And it's only been what, 2 weeks?
That's it.
That's
2 weeks.
awesome.
We got like 3
Okay.
weeks to go.
So we want to make sure that we have enough supplies. So yes, we're asking for donations.
Okay.
My telephone number is 917-406-6679. Find me on Facebook, Trish Diamonds with a Z, Womack, W-A-M-A-C-K. Now, I might have been too fast. W-O-M-A-C-K. And yes, y'all know that last name. Y'all know what it is.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Trish. Is there a cutoff where they need to register for the book bag?
Honestly, for the last 4 years, we didn't cut it off.
Okay.
We even had an overflow. So when people showed up at the park and they wasn't registered, we had bags for them as well.
That's good to know.
You know, I was making bags on the spot.
Good. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah,
I was helping you pack them.
I remember that, but I just wanted the audience to know
Yeah.
that just in case they feel like, oh, they didn't get a chance to. So we want to make sure that we cover all kids, in an area that's in need.
yes, we're going to try our hardest.
Right.
We're starting August 20th, which is that Sunday from 11 to 3 at Dansbury, which Coco said the address 100 times over, 15 Day Street.
Stroudsburg, PA.
Right. And then we're coming over to the Unity in the Community, August 26th, under the pavilion, and we're continuing. So if you can't pick it up on that Sunday, please come and get it on that Saturday. But please don't say you coming to get it and you don't come. And please don't double dip. Don't go around the mountain collecting from everybody because you're taking from another child.
Right. Now I have another question for you
Go ahead.
because there are people out here that do not have vehicles and they need these materials. If they can't come in person, but they need that book bag for their child to start school, how can we get it out to them?
I'll take this first one. So those that live up in Toby Hanna, I'm just going to say the main section, or maybe even all the sections in the Pocono Country Place. I have been receiving names saying I'm not going to be around, but I do know their children to confirm, because the other part to this sign up, you must bring your child with you to pick up the bag, because we want to actually
See the child.
see the child, give them the book bag, and
And we have activities for the children.
yes, there's activities as well. It's not just a
Take a
ticket.
bag and go.
Right. So it's going to be activities. So what I have been doing, and I confirmed with Trish beforehand, because the kids that I know, because I only sent the link out to the people that I actually know, other than it being posted on Facebook, is if they're not going to be around, I'm taking their name that they provided on that form, and the child's name and the age and everything that was put on that form, and I'm picking up the bag and delivering it to them, dropping it off to them when they get back.
Because we don't want people taking bags and some of them. That we
Yes,
don't want.
that exactly.
But I do know people who do not have vehicles and they don't have, access to get around. So that's why I posed that question. So thank you, ladies.
And then the second part of that, and this is occurring on August 26th, which is a big thing.
Wait, how you do that? Boom. Drum roll.
With everything else that the planning committee has put in place. The lineup is sick. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if y'all seen the lineup, but this will be an event y'all do not want to miss. But Unity in the Community has came together and want to give back in another way. Because right now, period poverty, not just right now, but period. Period poverty is real.
No point intended.
So they decided to come together, and we're doing a donation drive. We're doing a donation drive with sheisajewel.com, the #1 premium sanitary napkins in the nation. Okay. If you think about what your menstrual cycle was, once you use these pads, I guarantee you it's a different story. For those that have incontinence issues, the sneezing, the coughing, the laughing, and you twinkle a little, we got you. For those that are wheelchair bound, we got you. For those that have prostate issues, we got you. For those that sweat a lot and they have to leave their shoes outside their door, We got you. For those that sweat profusely under the arms, under the breast, we got you. And for those that are just giving birth, please don't go back to them toxin-filled sanitary products. And the ones that you plug up, release them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I can testify these products does work. I was an actual user.
And so that was just a drum roll on our next week, Wednesday's topic. We're going to go into more details. So I'm going to take it back again. Call in 888-304-4401. Tell us, what does unity in the community mean to you? So as we what has been mentioned is entertainment.
What's that lineup looking like? Who
That
we got?
lineup. Who we got in here? All
Well,
right.
Let me jump in on that.
All right. There you
I'm,
go. That's
I'm
what
gonna talk
we're
about the music. How about that?
There you
How about
go.
that?
There you go.
All right. Well, headlining,
Ooh.
we have platinum recording artist intro.
Woohoo!
You know they do
They get it
a
in.
Ribbon in the Sky that Stevie Wonder remake.
Right.
They had quite a few hit records.
Yes.
And they are our headliners. They're gonna be there. We're gonna do a tribute to the 50 years of hip hop.
Oh, come on.
So we got. I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna be there. That's gonna be a surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
And then we have the Vargas brothers.
Straight from the Bronx.
That's right. We have the
Okay,
Vargas
yes.
brothers.
Oh,
We have straight from America's Got Talent, Chosen.
Okay.
He was one of the runner-ups there. He's gonna be there. We got Sally Bay, Bookworm, Tay Baby.
They coming through.
Oh yeah, we got what's really gonna blow people's mind. We got Danae. She's coming through.
Okay.
She's gonna be there.
Connect.
Yeah, we got the Connect dancers coming there. That's a bunch of little kids
Yes.
that's taking it back to the break dancing
I
era.
remember that.
You know what I mean? Remember that?
I remember.
You know,
I was doing that.
I saw these little kids, man. A very diverse group of kids. Doing their thing. It's just gonna be crazy, man. Sally Bay's gonna be in the building. Javier Gooden.
Freeson Brothers.
Yes,
Sylvester, right?
Yes, Sylvester's gonna be there.
Right.
We got so many people. What's his name?
Javier.
The Bear is gonna be there. Who? Oh man, it's so many to go on down the line. I can't even name them all. But we got some. We're gonna have a high-powered
entertainment.
show. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So bring your lawn chair. Bring your lawn
Okay.
chair.
This gives me that Showtime at the Apollo vibe without booing.
Oh.
That's what it is. Honestly, that's how it feels.
It ain't gonna be no booing.
No booing.
You
It's
know.
gonna be clapping.
And then we're gonna have the videographer out there with his drones.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna have
That's
everything. We're gonna be videotaping with drones. The cameramen out there. It's gonna be.
An
a
event
show.
not to be missed.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Everybody's gonna have the wow experience.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
Not to mention we're giving out free coat products.
All
Yes.
right.
You know what I mean?
And some other stuff,
That's
but
right.
you got to be there to get.
You gotta
Exactly.
be. You gotta be to get. You gotta be there to
Okay.
get it. You know
And you
what I
gotta
mean?
be there to know who's that that guest that's a parent, right? You said Terry?
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
Don't call us trying to find out because
That's
we
right.
ain't,
That's
We
right.
ain't
I ain't saying nothing.
lips are
That's right.
sealed.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. Yes.
We like to be surprised too.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Coco, I have a question for you because I know you say you're looking for more vendors. When is the cutoff for the vendors to?
There is
for
no
their-
cutoff.
There's no cutoff.
No.
For the regular vendors, the food vendors, there's a cutoff
Okay.
because you got to go through the
An
township
inspection.
Right.
Right.
to
Right.
get approved. And he said it, Tom, I don't have his number available, but again, if you go on that Linktree site, all the information for Tom is up there and it gives a cutoff date. And I believe it's like 3 weeks. So basically,
Ooh, that's
probably,
this week.
So that
Yeah.
means they will have to get it in now. If you
Yes.
want to be a food vendor, I
Yes.
advise you to get it in this week because it can take up to 3 weeks to process. Correct.
correct, yes.
Okay.
And then if you are a food vendor at this event, you'll get the information, but we're sharing it again here. You have to be at the Union Community second annual on Saturday, August 26th at 15 Day Street, Stroudsburg, 18302 at 9 a.m. if you are a food vendor. Tom will be checking it off, making sure what you submitted to him is the same because you have to be approved. All right.
Okay, hold on. On that note, we say the food vendors have to be there at 9 a.m. so Tom can approve them. What time does all the vendors need to be able to set up? Because we don't want people straggling in and we have
10
guests
a.m.
there.
Yes, 10.
10 a.m. And if you know your setup take longer than an hour, please be there by 9.
Yes.
Absolutely, because we want to be fresh and ready by 11.
That's
Yes.
right.
And if I'm correct, Coco, I know you mentioned the Linktree link. Can you provide that Linktree link so they can go?
Yes,
on?
I'll put that in there too.
Okay.
And when you come in to be a vendor, you will see myself or other planning committee members, so you'll know what your spot is, because you do have to check in. We don't want people taking people's spots, and if you signed up already, you'll understand. It says it on the application, first come, first serve. That's the order and how you'll be placed in area A, B, and C. All right, so when someone else is talking, I'll drop that link in the chat. And again, that's Linktree, linktr.ee/UITCPA. So now I want to go take a step back. Since we talked about the entertainment, Terry, let's talk about the DJs that's going to be on site.
Okay, we're gonna have quite a few DJs on site.
Mhm.
First of all, we're gonna have 3 DJ setups.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna have a DJ set up down by the car show. All right, so we're gonna have a sound system down there.
But did he say by the car field?
By
No,
the car
car
show.
show.
Car
The
show.
car show.
We're gonna have a car
Our
show.
show. Yeah.
The
Right.
car show.
That's right.
The
We're gonna
car
have a car show. So we're gonna have a DJ down there because they need a PA system
That's
Right.
right.
and they need some music down there.
That's right.
So,
Think about the New York Auto Show,
that's
y'all.
right. So we're gonna have them down there, right? Then under that pavilion, we're gonna have some music down there for y'all too.
Come on now.
You know, so we're gonna have a sound system under there too.
Okay.
All right. Then we got the main stage. You know, we're gonna have the most interesting DJ on the world over there.
Woohoo! The most
The
interesting
most
DJ.
interesting DJ in the world, DJ Rod. He gonna be on that stage up there.
Okay.
All right. We got DJ Strategy and we got DJ Hot Sauce.
All right.
You know.
All right. I'm putting my claim in for strategy.
You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Look,
So
I gotta be what you call it, neutral, because I know strategy. I know hot sauce, because he a Cancer like I am.
yes, sir. You know what I mean? First of all, it's a Genesis thing.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
Right there you
If-
go. It's a Genesis.
If it ain't Genesis, it ain't nothing.
There you
Okay.
You know what
go.
I'm saying? So they
Okay.
gotta pick up on it before you drop it. You know what I'm saying?
There you
Okay.
go.
But we got some other cast that's gonna be in the building too. You know, Asiatic gonna be in the building.
We
You
rotating
know,
out. We roll.
that's right. So we're gonna be all over the place.
Mhm.
You know, so we gonna do it up.
We gonna
You know what I
get.
mean?
It's gonna be fire.
Like I
Yes.
said, we giving everybody a wild experience.
There you
Okay.
go.
You know what I
Wow
mean?
experience.
We give you all the wild experience. You know, stage and sound provided by the Sherman Theater. So
There you go. And speaking of sponsors, but before we go there, just want to let anyone know, if you're not registered to vote yet, turning 18, please come out. You can sign up to
On the spot.
on the spot, register to vote. We'll have someone out there.
From the county.
Your vote matters.
Yes, your vote matters. Every vote matters.
And if you're turning 18, it is not a luxury. It is a privilege to be
Mhm.
able to vote. To vote for what you believe in. To be able to vote on what matters to you.
Absolutely.
Mhm. And don't think, if it's just you, oh, my vote not going to count. No, every vote counts.
Absolutely.
And the
Every
presidential vote is not the main vote.
Right.
Yes.
It's the
Okay.
local.
It's the local
Yes.
vote that makes the biggest difference.
Difference.
within
And that's
this
another
county.
show topic.
Okay,
yes,
We have to
okay.
come back for that,
Yeah.
honestly, because people need to understand the education of the local level and how it works for when the presidential election or coming forth. So that's
Right.
really important.
So how we lack in certain resources because
Absolutely.
a lot of us didn't come out and vote in the local votes.
Absolutely. And what we
Exactly.
don't know is that our representatives can do a lot for us. So if you contact
Yes.
their offices, if you write them, they have to go ahead and put in the work, because if you don't, then
Okay.
what are they there for?
Hello.
It's
They
supposed
work.
to
They're there for the people.
Right. They're supposed to represent us. So make them put, use it.
Make it work.
Exactly.
Exactly.
well,
They
you know
did.
what? One thing we forgot to talk about.
What's that?
We got events for those kids.
Say that one more time.
Events for those kids.
All right, no, I
we-
still got it.
Right.
I got a whole.
We're getting to that.
Y'all
That's
getting in?
next.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're
okay.
page 2 now.
Okay. All right.
Next.
We
Okay.
not. It's not over. I
Okay,
keep flip flopping,
All right.
making sure I capture
I'm-
everything.
I'm gonna sit back on my hands.
Okay, no problem,
All right.
no problem. So, and some of the things that we are speaking about here is also on our Facebook page. So look us up, Unity in the Community PA, Dansbury Park. That's our Facebook page. Our social media IG page is Unity in the Community Northeast PA. And if you didn't catch the first number on how to reach us, you can, if you still want to be a vendor, contact us or text or call 570-213-9397 or email us at uitcpa570@gmail.com. But again, we still waiting for your phone calls, 888-304-4401. Tell us, what does unity in the community mean to you? Or just call us in and give us a topic for future future radio shows. All right, so as Terry mentioned, what activities will we be having? So as you heard, we have Northeast Race Beast, Jesse, the car show. He's sponsoring that. And he will be on a future show. And as far as I keep taking a step back because I'm all over the place. So Terry, let's talk about the different type of sponsorships for the Unity second annual Unity and Community. We have the event as a whole, entertainment sponsor, and stage sponsors. And again, the Cash App. Please Cash App because no amount is too small. Let's talk about the sponsors that are donated towards the stage event.
Okay, we got 1836 Saloon.
Woo-hoo!
They are one of the stage sponsors.
Awesome.
They stepped up and said they want to be a part of it. So those that sponsor the stage, their banner is going to be on the front of the stage.
Mhm.
All right, and then we have Focus on You.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Focus on You and 1836 Saloon.
They're going to be on the stage. So those two people, organizations, they are stage sponsors, and we look for some more stage sponsors. We've got some more space up there,
Yes.
you know, and we're just trying to make it happen. You know, once again, Coca-Cola's coming through with some things. You know, Jiffy Lube's coming through with some things. You know, we need some more sponsors, but
Yep.
it's getting there. It's coming in.
through,
You know,
yeah.
like I said, we're gonna be giving away some Coke products.
Mhm.
You know,
Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah. Right. You did have to be specific because you know people's minds be running.
They're like, oh, we coming to that.
Right.
Coke products and church clothes.
CNC.
Right.
yeah.
We
So,
like to joke. We like to joke.
and we ain't giving away no cases.
Okay.
No, right.
See, last year we ended up giving away cases. You know
Oh
what I
no,
mean?
we're not doing
You know,
that.
we ain't
this
doing
year.
that this year.
No.
We're
This
gonna
year,
have twice, probably 3
You know,
times and 4 times as many
because-
people as last year.
the reality is this: we're gonna give away these products, but it's to go home with.
That's right.
Absolutely.
It's not.
Right.
It's
That's
not
to have there.
It's not to have there because we're gonna have food vendors there selling their product, and
Mhm.
and we're not gonna break that stuff out until later on in the evening,
That's right.
toward the end.
Right.
So
Like, you
toward
know,
the end, we're gonna tell y'all to come up by the stage and you
And
come
get your part.
grab a
Yeah.
couple cans or bottles, whatever they
whatever they
give us.
supply.
You know
Right.
what I mean?
You know
But
how it is when you
But,
go
but
to
don't
the
be
party.
don't be surprised. It's gonna be some stuff that you ain't never seen before because they got new
New.
products they're coming out with. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Introduced.
That's right.
And so
You know how it
Every
is when y'all go to the parties and y'all take that little gift back home.
Absolutely.
Take
Yeah.
your gift back home.
Yep. Okay, so
And now, what we got for the kids? What we got for the
I'm about
kids?
to say it. I'm
Right.
about to say it. So for the children, we have the Terry Cameron, the bouncy house, the face
How old you got to be to get in the bouncy house?
as
hey,
long as
listen,
you don't have on no shoes.
as long as
That's
you-
what, right.
that's right. As
Can
long as you-
adults get in?
Yes.
Yes,
adults can get
adults
that
can
too.
get
Oh,
in it.
see?
Yes.
as long as you ain't got
I
as long
had
as
to
you got
ask
shoes
that
on.
question.
Yes, you can get in. I forgot. We're gonna actually invite her to the radio show so she can talk about her business and what she offers.
Okay.
Victoria.
Victoria's, I always get that incorrect. Victoria's party.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna have it correct.
In fact, we just did something with her Sunday.
Oh, okay,
You know,
okay.
They had that thing right around the corner behind the Guild Station at that event space over there.
Oh yeah.
They had an event out there. I'd say it was about 500 people out there.
And,
Wow.
Yeah.
and they are also social vibes.
Social vibes.
Oh.
Social vibes. They are a vendor as well. But to talk about with the kids, is so many activities for the kids. I'm just going to name a few. Again, bring the children out. Like I said earlier in a previous show, bring them out, wear them out. So when they get home, they can take a bath and go to bed. You ain't got to be bothered.
That's right. And they go. Hopefully they'll sleep until
School
time to go to school on Monday.
Right. So we have the bouncy house, face painting, arts and craft, cotton candy, and then we have Peak coming out. That's going to bring the environmental aspect for the kids to have hands on, and that's the Pocono Environmental Education. I'm gonna write that out too. The last is PEEC. You can Google them. You'll see what they're all about. But they'll be there bringing the environmental aspect to it. There's more activities for the kids. They can be part of the Zumba if
That's
they
right.
wanted to.
So we got Zumba going
Yes,
on
we
too?
We got
Oh.
Zumba.
Mhm.
It's gonna be
Come get your life on.
yes.
Get your workout on.
Get your workout on. Yes.
We got some things going on.
Yep.
You know?
And so we
And
have
bring your lawn chair. Bring
yeah,
your lawn
bring
chair.
your lawn chair. Yes.
Bring a chair.
Bring your umbrella. I don't even care if you bring a canopy.
No, there you go.
That'd be
You know?
nice.
Oh, and speaking of that, we're waiting to hear back. There's a vendor who will be having something. It's portable. I know you sit in it. It takes all the toxics out of you, and she's gonna have that. And I want to be the first person
The
so that
massage.
I can sit in, do Facebook Live to bring y'all to the park,
To the event.
to the event. Yes.
Nice.
And you know that again is second annual Unity and Community, Saturday, August 26th, full day of fun and unity at 15 Day Street, Dansbury Park, Stroudsburg, PA, 18302. And I promise you, by the time we finish these radio shows, you'll know that by heart too. So we have the car show, we have Mrs. C's Craft, we have a paparazzi. How do you pronounce his nail beads jewels? Is that
My
right?
mommy.
Yes, we have a paparazzi. We have the flag football. We're gonna have
We just
clothes.
have so much.
Yes, we have a lot. And this is just to touch the surface. We're gonna have a raffle. Is it a tricky tray? And if you have items that you would like to donate towards a tricky tray to help us raise funds for any part of this event, that would be great. We'll have an iPad out there so people can register to be part of our mailing list. But if you also go on to the link tree, there's a part where you can sign up for our VEP. So the things that we don't announce here, you'll get first access to it.
Let me ask a question. God bless you. God bless you. Since Monday, God bless you.
Thank you.
Since Monday is the first day of school for us up here.
Mhm.
What, this Monday coming?
No, the 28th.
Oh,
No,
that Monday after the event.
Right.
Which why we want the kids to be worn out so they could sleep and be
till Monday.
Yeah.
Right.
be ready. Do we have individuals that are donating their services to cut hair?
Turn that over to Terry.
Well,
Or if people want to volunteer, how could they?
Bianca, the barber, I got to reach out to her because she did say when we put that on the on Facebook, she said that count her in. She's interested in doing that. So I'm going to reach out to her to get her out there. Tony got a barber that's want to do it, and I'm gonna talk to my barber and get Smooth out there. Come on out there.
Mhm. Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
know?
Smooth.
That's right.
He could bring the kids.
You know, we're gonna try.
Tia, we calling you out.
We're gonna try to do something. We're gonna have a barber out there. I'll hook up our crook.
Okay.
You know
And
what I
for
mean?
those little girls, period, that need their hair done, I'm talking to my cosmetologists out there. Come through, give out your cards. Let people know that y'all in the area. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up.
Because one of the things even about Union and Community, like I never shared my story about what it means to me. Basically, when I moved up here, I say, other than running into you, like we worked together, we went to high school together.
For
So
real.
it was like, what you do up here? What do you do up here for fun?
Right.
And not being funny, I caught a flat on a Sunday after 4 up in the Mount Poconos. this ain't Brooklyn for real. I
For
was like,
real.
how I'm gonna get home? I didn't have a spare. I learned that. So other than being up here, if you don't network, if you don't meet people, join different organizations, you stuck in your little circle or bubble,
Secluded.
Mm-hmm.
you'll just feel like, oh, it ain't worth living up here. It's nothing to do. I don't know anybody. You have to get out. You have to go. It's not always about going to a party. It's about networking,
Right.
seeing what's in your community.
That's it.
Because again, all my doctors were in New York
Mine too.
or in Jersey. I had to find doctors up here because the tolls started going up, the
Right.
gas started going up. I was like, just for one doctor's appointment?
Right.
Try to do them all on the same day.
Yeah, do them all the same day and get your oil changed
Right.
to make that toll money worth it and the gas money worth it.
Right.
So we're gonna have Maya speak about different things that's available in Monroe County.
Right.
So if you have an organization and you know there's funding that could be spread out, that's not spread out or shared with different communities or counties, I guess you would say,
Mhm.
or areas within Monroe County, please come out, tell us about it. Let the rest
Masses
of
know.
the community know what's going on. Like a list of doctors, a list of like specialty doctors, like dermatologists, pulmonologists, gastro, everything. Not just a list of doctors, a list of good doctors.
Even the holistic doctors.
Yes, the
Yeah.
holistic doctors. Yes, people that are expecting. And I was looking at the statistics, and again, that's another topic about maternal care.
Mhm.
You know, African American women, or just women in general, depending on their income level, are dying when they have babies. We shouldn't be going through that.
We
Like-
shouldn't.
Like, there's a lot of us on this earth. Nobody should be dying right about now. The doctor should have it correctly, but I got it. Things happen.
And Coco,
So-
you don't mind because you said
Sure.
something so profound.
Mhm.
A lot of the people that live up here, a lot of us is from New York and from New Jersey. And you said the key thing, you said a lot of us like to go back to the city to do a lot of things, but not knowing that we have that up here. We have so many people bought their businesses up here.
Yes.
Like, you know, as far as the halal market, the butchers. I just saw something today. I was off Main Street and I saw that there's a butcher coming right there on William Street. There's so much here. We are here. The community is
It's
here.
here.
You just have to seek. So I definitely advise you to come out on this day so you can see what's here in the neighborhood.
What's
So you don't
afforded to
have
you.
to do that commute back to New York, because we already know we all hate the GWB. We hate the Holland Tunnel. We hate the Lincoln
Lincoln
Tunnel.
Tunnel.
I say
Okay?
we don't hate it because we need it.
Right.
We just don't enjoy going through
Right.
it with all the traffic.
Thank you for
I don't even know if
correcting
it's
my
the
verbiage.
traffic.
No,
I think it's them increasing the prices every time we turn around.
That's true.
That's happening
Because
too.
we shocked. Like toll even coming into Pennsylvania. Back then we had tokens.
Right.
Then it became $1. I remember when the tokens, I bought all these tokens right at the end, and then it's like, no, we're gonna go to cash, $1.
Right.
You know how much paying forward? I just dumped all them tokens and said, pay it forward. I bet you nobody had to pay tolls for probably 2 days.
Right. And if you don't have an easy pass coming into Delaware Gap, now the toll is $3.
Yes.
And
yes.
I faithfully pay it. You know why? Don't track me.
yes.
Yes, and don't drive me.
I have enough tracking on me.
I don't want to stop. I like to keep going.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing you can do
How about the
stop,
tracking?
stop you from getting tracked.
You're right.
There's too many cameras now,
Listen,
but
This is our
You track.
main tracking. And we
That's
want to be
right.
real.
No,
That's
you
right.
want to be real, right?
Yes,
That's right.
That's
your
our
main.
tracking.
That's your main track.
They know
right
your
there.
health information.
Everything, because you put it all in
Right,
there.
you put everything on your
And
phone.
look here, that credit card in your pocket.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Guess what? And you don't have to use it
Right.
because when you
The
when
chip.
That chip.
that chip that's on that credit
Absolutely.
card,
yes.
that's tracking your movements.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I mean? When people say, "Oh, it's nice," you can just walk to the machine and just flip.
Tap it.
Yes, the tap thing. Yes.
That's tracking.
That's
Yes,
tracking.
that's
You know what I
tracking.
mean?
That's
That's
tracking.
tracking.
Yeah, but like I said, we have so much up here. We're here. The community's here in the Poconos. So many of us live here now, and like I said, there's so many businesses that we can go ahead and support.
Well, speaking of businesses, talk about yours, Lady K.
Sure. So my business name is Lady K Enterprises, and we offer a bundle of services. We're in the finance admin industry, so we help people get started in their business. We help business planning, we help tax planning, and we also help with staffing solution as well too. So if you need that, you can definitely go to my website at www.lady K, and K is spelled KAY, enterprisesinc.com.
Now we spelling lady Lady.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for that, Trish. Yes.
And I'm that humble, laid back person. I never talk about my business.
Because I was about to ask you, what is it that you do? What is it that you do?
I know. I help everybody. That's how I get fed.
Amen to that.
Yeah. So,
But what do you do?
I kind of piggyback off what Lady K said. Again, it's Coco, the CEO of Mico2 Group, and that's MICO, the number 2 group.com. That's also the website. We are a call center where we help people who are at home looking for a side job, a side hustle, looking for just extra income. It's not permanent, but it could be. You're an independent contractor answering calls for Fortune 500 people. Right now, to sign up, it's free. To take training, it's free. And in the past, it used to be $250. And again, it's free. And that's mico2group.com. And the only thing that is required is a background check, which you do have to pay for. The training is about 2 weeks, depending on the client that you pick. And yes, it's paid training after 2 weeks. So basically, before it used to be $250, now it's free. And it's a call center answering calls for Fortune 500 companies.
Now y'all can't beat that. Y'all can't beat that.
Free.
Right.
You ain't
But it's
spending
not
gas.
free. It's not free because you do have to pay for your background check.
Yes.
But
Okay,
yes.
so you have to make an investment in yourself.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is true.
Now, you mentioned picking a client. How many clients are you allowed to have?
As many as you can service. You just can't service while you're in training, certification. I call it training, but it's actually called certification.
Okay.
Because even if you pick that client, you go to the class. Classes can range anywhere from 9 a.m. to 6 or 10 p.m. Depending on the client, it has a list of the time of certification. So you can be certifying for 2 clients at one time, if it's a day class or a night class.
And if I heard you correctly, you said that there's no paid training, right?
There is paid
Oh,
training.
After 2 weeks.
After 2 weeks. Okay.
After 2 weeks, you can
Thank
service, and even once, and then you have to be certified, meaning after you get that training,
Mm-hmm.
they put you on calls, live calls, and you utilize the skills that you learn. And there are supervisors there, we call them quality assurance people there to help you improve your calls. And it's like a 3-month, what is it called, statement of work, SOW. I forgot.
You know them abbreviations.
Yes. And every 3 months, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you sign up to a service, and you meet your commitment of adherence and everything that's in your SOW, you'll get another SOW. I've been servicing since 2015. That's my side job. Yep.
Man, you see all the stuff you get here.
Right.
Unity in the community.
That's
All the services, the products and services you learn about. That's what it's all about, bringing the community
So,
together.
Let me ask you one more
Unity of the
question.
community.
Oh, go ahead, because I had a question for Terry.
Okay, go ahead. You go to Terry.
All right. So those that know you know about Gynesis Radio.
Mm-hmm.
And we see it on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
and all your pages.
Mm-hmm.
But tell the public, because we share. When I say, oh, I'm on a radio show, they're like, what radio show? People up here, New York, Pennsylvania, but what about those in Cali? I know the radio show itself is how many members? I mean,
Well,
the show reaches how many people? Let's start there.
let's put it this way. Gynesis Radio reach 3 million people a
There you
month.
go. 3 million people a month.
That's,
Okay.
but that's
reach.
that's worldwide. 3
Worldwide.
million people a month.
Right.
All right. Right here in Northeast Pennsylvania, we reach about 110,000 people.
There you
Mm.
go.
You know,
There
and
you go.
so, and I mean that's from here, Philly, the Lehigh Valley,
Yeah, Northeast Pennsylvania.
has going all the way down to Harrisburg,
Mhm.
going all the way down that way, and I gotta include like Pittsburgh in that number
Right,
too.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's a little more than Northeast Pennsylvania, but let's just say Pennsylvania, we hit about 110,000 people a month.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean? But worldwide, we reach 3 million people, so we got a wide variety of people.
Yep.
You know,
Gynesis Radio Show. You heard that?
And
We here.
what type of services do you offer, Terry?
Oh man. Well, first of all, I'm the plug. You know what I mean? Let me
Anybody that's somebody done been through here.
let me tell you something. You know, they say there's 6 degrees of separation,
Mm.
right? It's probably less than that. Because everybody on this mountain, some way, somehow, is connected to me.
That's right.
Mhm.
One way or the other. You know what I mean? They might not want to acknowledge it, you know,
Mhm.
because I am what they call the forgotten saint.
Mm.
Because when they need something, they know how to find me.
Okay.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When they need that come up, they done came to Genesis Radio.
There you
Or
go.
they didn't came to me. You know, I'm the plug, you know, and if that's what God want me to be, that's what I'm gonna be. I'm the plug. You know what I mean? As soon as they need something, they come over here and ask me about it. You know what I mean? I done gave birth to a lot of businesses,
Mhm.
a lot of groups, a lot of organizations, you know what I mean? And a lot of these people on this mountain doing things, it was birth.
So it's bigger than production.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You know, we doing music upstairs. We got a recording studio upstairs, an A room and a B room upstairs. You know, we're doing a whole lot of things. We just launched a country radio station,
Mm.
the number one music genre in the United States, country. You know, we're not gonna be doing live shows over there. We just streaming
Right.
country music. You know, so we just birthed that. So we doing some things. You know,
Awesome.
See,
unity in the community. We doing some things.
I like the way Terry said he helped birth. See, many of us think only females could birth,
Right. There you go.
but we know in order for a female to birth, she has to have that male counterpart in order to make that work.
50-50 or 100
Okay.
100.
Yeah, they got to give 100. They got to give it all.
Yeah.
Okay, ain't no such thing as a 50-50. You got to be all in. And
That's right.
Terry evidently is
All
all
in.
10 toes down.
You better know it.
You know. So we
I like
thank you
that.
for that. So question, Terry. Hold on. So 3 million a month.
Mhm.
And growing.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. He just said it. Streaming, country music.
Mhm.
If someone wanted to advertise
Mhm.
with Genesis Radio,
Mhm.
how can they?
All they gotta do is reach out and
Reach out.
What's the website?
We can do some things. GenesisRadio.com.
There we go.
GYNESISRADIO.com.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
Do you want me to give that 888 number too, Terry?
Even the 88 number 2.
That number is 888-304-4401.
That's right. And we got a variety of marketing plans here.
Awesome. There's no reason why your business should not be flourishing once you heard
Everything
from
that's laid out.
GenesisRadio.com and Unity in the Community
Absolutely.
Exactly.
and PA.
Exactly.
Coming back to you, Miss Coco.
Yes.
You said that it's free. It's free. You have to pay for your background. 3 months certification. After 2 weeks, paid training.
Mhm.
What tools do an individual need in order to start that business?
Good question.
question.
Good question. It's all on the website and stuff.
I'm a beater, y'all. I'm a beater.
You know I don't like to speak. But so basic requirements would be a laptop.
How many?
The speed and stuff like that requirement.
That's all on the website off the top of my head. I don't know.
You got to have at least Windows 11. Go ahead.
That
Thank you, Trish.
You're right. That
You're
is true.
right.
Thank you. Yes. A laptop. Back in the days, you needed a phone, landline.
I think you still do.
Not anymore.
No
They
landline.
actually no landline, no Vonage, and all the rest of that. Not
So
anymore.
how you doing these calls?
So
Laptop.
Yep, the laptops. So they
Yep.
have a system. I forgot what the name of the system is called.
Mhm.
But once you have to be hardwired, and I want to stress this, Verizon, we need you up here. We love Blue Ridge because they're the only high-speed internet to
And
service.
they're not even all over.
And they're not even all over. So that's why I have minimal people here. Most of the people that's on the call center are either from Atlanta or Chicago.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Pennsylvania is, for
Limited.
me, is starting to grow. The reason why most people do not want to pay the prices to do the call center at home. So that's
Okay.
that's one of the
Well, it
downfalls
sounds-
of here.
Sounds like we're getting a building, and in that building we will have our call center.
I hear that.
I looked into that. I did look into that for that brick and mortar. So as I grow, that will be the next
Let
Step.
me,
next
let me
level
tell
up.
you,
Mm-hmm.
brick and mortar is very important.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people play business,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not in business.
That's right.
Mhm.
So many people go get these EIN numbers and all this stuff. And I got a company, I got this here, right?
Mhm.
If you ain't got a footprint in Dun and Bradstreet,
I
you
got
ain't in
one as
business.
well.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because they don't realize it's the little things that determine if you're in business.
That's right.
Right.
When people want to do business with you.
Right.
They Dun and Bradstreet is like the credit bureau
There you
For
go.
businesses.
for
Yes.
business,
Yes.
right?
Right.
And little things like having a phone registered to your business
Mhm.
Mhm.
matters.
Mhm.
Having the cable, the internet to your business,
Mhm.
you know,
Right.
the light bill, stuff like that, the rent you pay,
The
you know what I mean?
essentials.
All those things matter. And if it says, you know what, you had an account with Blue Ridge for 10 years,
Mhm.
right? And you ain't got nothing, no negative marks from Blue Ridge.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Med Ed and all that stuff. That,
Verizon, because my
Or-
company is under Verizon.
all that stuff matters. So, you know,
It does.
I look at a lot of these jokers, you know, especially what we do,
Mhm.
right? We do digital broadcasting.
Right.
We don't internet radio. It's a difference.
Yes.
Mhm.
You can't get 3 million listeners if you're internet radio
That's right.
with digital broadcasting.
Okay.
It's a whole nother
Whole nother beast.
Market.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Whole nother market.
whole nother thing, right? You know, so you get a lot of people doing stuff in their garage, in
Mhm.
their kitchen, right? And we're not the same.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So they want to know why Coca-Cola's going to do business with us, right?
Mhm.
Because we're doing business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why Jiffy Lube do business with us?
Yep.
We're doing business. You know what I mean? So
Separating the boys from the men.
a lot of people don't get it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And they walk around and talk about, oh, I got a company, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You're playing business. You know what I mean? You know, anybody can get an EIN number.
Mhm.
You know what I
Right.
mean? You know,
That's it.
and the other thing is with that bank account, you don't have to have a lot of money in the bank account. You just have to have
Have an account.
a flow.
Right.
There has to be money coming
Coming
in and going out.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And you don't have, and it doesn't have to be a lot of money.
Mhm.
You know, you can have $2,000 a month going in and coming out, going in and coming out, going in. All that will determine if somebody's going to give you money.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because guess what? You're in business. You have transactions. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
Right.
You know, so man, I can give a course on this stuff.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop right here because you
That
know
sounds like the next show.
the game ain't free.
Mhm. Yep. So
Unity in the community, y'all.
You gotta be there. Gotta be there
What's that?
to
The
get these
second-
nuggets.
Second annual Unity Community, August 26,
2023.
2023. Full day of fun at Dansbury Park, 15 Day Street, Stroudsburg, PA 18302. So we're gonna start at the end. Trish, you have any closing words
Oh my God, our time is up already.
already?
Woo! My closing words is we're not closing. We're forever open.
That's right.
As long as there's a community, unity will be there.
There you go.
My closing mark is I'm gonna piggyback off Terry. Listen, if you're serious about business, you want to get your business registered, and you want to know more about Dun and Bradstreet, please visit my website at www.ladykeenterprisesinc.com.
And if you need the money to support her business, go to www.miko2group.com. And I want to say thank you for joining us today at the Unity and Community Radio Show here at Gynesis Radio. We'll see you next week, Wednesday. Enjoy and stay blessed.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah.
Are we off?